Hi friends, I am Mrs.S.Nusrath Najeeba from the Department of Computer Science Asst, the Standard Fireworks Rajaratnam College, Sivahasi. Today we are going to learn about the architecture of .NET Framework 4.5. In this course, we can learn about the basics of .NET Framework and its architecture and the core components of it. The core components in .NET Framework helps to work with multiple languages. Here are the learning outcomes of this video. The first one is Introduction to .NET, the second one is Core Components of .NET, third one is the remaining components which are the non-major components of .NET, and last one we are going to see about the benefits of .NET. Introduction to .NET. .NET is an integrated component of the Windows operating system. It supposes to the development and execution of next generation application like Windows Store apps and services. The Google Play Store apps are also uses the .NET framework. It also supports several language and cross language combinations. We can use more than one languages to perform to write a program. It includes an IDE for write a program which makes the programmers to create a program in an easy way. It provides a graphical user interface in the form of GUI. Next, this is the architecture of .NET framework. At the core base, we can see the operating system which supports the .NET framework. Next, this is a common language runtime, that is called a CLR, which is going to compile our programs and helps us to execute. The other components are base class library and the languages, dynamic language runtime, managed extensibility framework, portable class library, WinRT. These 6 components are also a part of CLR. The core components: common language runtime, frame class library, base class library. These 4 are the core components of .NET framework. Common language runtime. It acts as the execution engine for the .NET framework. It executes all the programs. All the .NET programs executes under the supervision of CLR, that is the common language runtime. The CLR also helps extensively for the management of code base, as code that targets the runtime is known as the managed code, and the code that doesn't target to runtime is known as unmanaged code. In managed code, it provides an authorized access for the data types we are using. In this managed code, there is a compiler called JIT compiler. First of all, in CLR, the codes are compiled into an intermediate language. Then the intermediate language is converted into a native code. The native code and the native code with the support of metadata, the assembler executes the program. The conversion of intermediate language to native code is done by the JIT compiler, that is just-in-time compiler. The next topic is framework class library, which is the basic library. It's a collection of all kinds of class libraries, functions and methods that can be combined with CLR. These can be reusable also. These are known as the assemblies. Similar to the header files like C or C++, we are using hash include, like that. We are using assemblies here. It provides different types of strings, dates, numbers, etc. Moreover, the class library consists of APIs for reading and writing files, database connections, drawing and more. Okay. The next one is base class library, which is a basic library of the .NET framework. It provides all the functionalities that are available to all languages. It consists of classes and interfaces of reusable types that integrate with CLR to execute a program. It also includes a collection of standard base class libraries, that is a collection of methods and functions that can be used for the core purpose. For example, namespaces. In namespace, using the namespaces, we can create an object for a namespace, and using that object we can call all functions. Like that only, the base class provides all the base class provides the basic class functions for a program. The next one is the portable class library. It allows to develop and build managed assemblies that work on multiple .NET framework platforms. Using this, a port class library project can be created, which is a platform independent. We can implement, for example, if you are writing a VB.NET program, we can also embed a C# program in that, and also it's version capable. The next one is Managed Extensibility Framework. It is a library for creating lightweight extensible applications. It allows application developers to discover and use extensions with no configurations required. The second one is the Common Type System, which is the basic for a CLR. In conventional coding language, like basic types are explained by the compiler that mixes multiple language interoperability. Basic types are explained by the framework type system and are common to all languages that target .NET framework. The next one is the ASP.NET. As usual, we are using the ASP.NET to build a web application. In the .NET web application would be processed on a server side, which would have a Internet Information Service installed into the machine or the server. The Internet Information Service, that is IIS, is a Microsoft component that is used to execute an ASP.NET application. The result of the application execution is then sent to the client machines as soon as it gets the response, and the output is shown in the browser to the end user or the customer. If in this case we can use a end user or it can be a client. The next one is the WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation. It is a basic for creating a GUI application. It is used to create application with a rich user experience. In this case, we are mentioning rich user experience means we are using a standard GUI. That means we can create forms that contains buttons and icons. Using that, the user can easily access any functions. This includes UI, 2D graphics, 3D graphics and multimedia, which means we can add a text file, audio or video file. By using this as an advantage of the hardware acceleration of modern graphic cards, we can use the UI faster, scalable and resolution independent. The next one is the Silverlight, which is a cross-browser web-based technology. This allows designers and developers to deliver rich internet application, that is RIA, embedded in web pages. The next one is the ADO.NET, which is main for a database access. This enables us to create a data access layer to query and manipulate data from an underlying data sources like SQL Server, Oracle and DB2, etc. The next one is the link, which is also useful for database accessing. This allows to query the data from various data sources like SQL databases, XML documents, ADO.NET datasets, various web servers and any other objects such as collections, generics, etc. using an SQL query. ADO.NET Entity Framework. This is used to query and store data into the relational databases like SQL Server, Oracle, DB2 in ORM fashion. The next one is the WinRT. WinRT means Windows RT. This provides the user interface functions for developing Windows Store apps. This allows access to various features of Windows 8 or Windows RT OS, which is we can write a program for OS using this WinRT. It supports native C++, HTML, C#, VB.NET as well as JavaScript and TypeScript. These are the basic languages. We can write programs using these basic languages with access of WinRT. Next one is the Windows Communication Foundation. This is mainly used for data communication. This is used to send across data as messages from a server endpoint to another using WS standards. WS means Windows Screen Standards. The next one is the ASP.NET Web API. This is a framework for building HTTP services that can be consumed by a broad range of clients including browsers, mobiles, iPhone and tablets. The next one is language and The next topic is benefits of .NET 4.5. We can create cross language programs in .NET. Using that we can say this as a language and platform interoperable. This allows developers to build apps using a diverse array of compliant languages. It makes one language accessible to other languages, allowing developers to build apps in their preferred languages. The next one is portability. It also has class platform capabilities. As we see earlier, it also provides cross-platform capabilities. The next one is portability. As we see earlier, it has cross-platform capability. This allows developers to run applications on other operating systems. Third parties can create compatible implementations of the framework on other platforms using conforming languages. The next one is it integrates with legacy systems. It integrates seamlessly with legacy systems like XML. It helps us to write and process any file format in record time, making it a versatile system with a wide range of applications. The next one is memory management. Using the CLR, that is the common language runtime for memory management on behalf of an application. It does this via a program called the garbage collector. This garbage collector checks unused system resources at intervals to free up memory. In many programming languages, programmers allocate and release memory while the application is running, but in .NET framework, this garbage collector does that work. Next one is the large class library. It provides a vast class library of tested and readily accessible code that programmers can use for common coding operations. It helps to increase productivity and reduce application development time. The next one is the security. As we can see, it is a the .NET framework is cross-platform compatible. So it has to provide security. It provides a robust security mechanism that validates and verifies applications before granting the user access to the program or its source code. The next one is improved productivity. It provides extensive tools and class libraries that make it one of the most productive platforms for programmers. It offers multiple language support, common APIs and other services that allow developers to build high quality applications in less time. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helped the users to know more about the architecture of .NET framework. Thank you all.